Omoyele Sowore, if they burn you well, I say if they burn you well, that rubbish wey Bilod try with me, now me go send you to prison. These were the exact words that VeryDarkMan used on Omoyele Sowore. And I know this news is no longer new to you guys about Bilod taking VeryDarkMan taking Bilod to court. And we saw video when VeryDarkMan was videoing Bilod as he was being taken to Kuje prison, and a lot of things have been happening since that time. And Omoyele Sowore went on Twitter to post about this whole incident, and he said this seems like an oppression. So I wouldn't want to be the one analyzing this thing before we talk about anything about this whole matter. And now VeryDarkMan is mad at Omoyele Sowore, and this week it's going to be really big war. It's no longer about Bilod now, it's about VeryDarkMan and Omoyele Sowore. You know, say these two individuals, they be big lion. They are two individuals who are activists. Although VeryDarkMan said he doesn't like it when people call him an activist. But trust me, he still does plenty of activism. And now it's going to be fire for fire, battle for battle this week, and probably next week, because you know, when anywhere with two lion jam, one go bend for one. And now it is looking like it's just getting started. So before we embark on any discourse, anything that has to do with VeryDarkMan, let us firstly go and read what Omoyele Sowore tweeted about this whole Bilod incident. So he also posted it on Instagram. Let me read the Instagram one. He said, "I have read about the court order detention of an individual known as Bilod, and I must say this clearly: no one should celebrate the incarceration of any person under the color of law. I have reached out to my #right lawyer, Masha D.F. Abubakar, urging him to disengage from the process. We must all agree that sending Bilod to prison is not a victory of legal brilliance or advocacy. Rather, it risks embodying a system of oppression that weaponizes the law against citizens. Justice must never be reduced to punishment for its own sake. I work to ensure this case is discontinued and Bilod is released without further delay." And guys, immediately VeryDarkMan saw this video, he got really mad and pissed. Really pissed. And now he has drawn the battle line between himself and Omoyele Sowore. He dared him over so many things. Although I will play a video for you guys to see something about this whole incident that will probably change your perspective about how you see this whole thing.
Your tongue and count your teeth, brother. Or uncle. Because you know my brother, I be my uncle. I'm giving you the respect. But if they burn you well, at the end of the day, me and you na man. If they burn you well, Omoyele Sowore do that same thing. And if they come burn you well again, that thing where your mind they tell you say you be, say you go discontinue the case, I won't know who you be. But the one I won't tell you, they burn you well, do that same thing. Do that same thing. Don't be so they mad.
Because now VeryDarkMan is saying he dares Omoyele Sowore to do the same thing that Bilod did, and he himself will make sure that Omoyele Sowore is sent to prison. And now you know that this man Omoyele Sowore na person we know they take things lightly, and he may likely come back to VeryDarkMan and probably say some things. And now he's also saying it that he wants to see how powerful Omoyele Sowore is. But guys, if I will be honest, I don't think VeryDarkMan did anything bad regarding this whole thing, because this is a battle you started yourself. Bilod started the battle himself, and eventually you should know that when you start a battle, you don't try to opt out in the battle, and it's either you win or you lose. So if he ended up losing, it shouldn't be a reason to go hard on VeryDarkMan, making people feel like he has done something really bad. They didn't lock him up. They took him to prison. They took him to the court to do the legal thing to avoid any form of oppression. But it is still looking more like he got oppressed for some reasons best known to Omoyele Sowore. You understand? So I wouldn't want to say Omoyele Sowore doesn't know exactly what he's saying as well, but I feel like there is more to this whole thing, that more than what we are seeing on camera. Although VeryDarkMan made it very clear that Omoyele Sowore doesn't like him, and he know that very well, that it is not new to him. But he also stated that instead of him coming online to address this, that he could have called him as an uncle, that he's a younger brother to him, that he could call him as his uncle and tell him that, what can we do about this whole matter? I want you to pull out of this matter. And he can respectfully try to see what they can do around it. But instead, Omoyele Sowore decided to come online to address the matter, and was even using an authoritative approach, making it look like he can stop the process regardless. This is a court case, I'm not gonna lie. This is a court case, and if it's going to be discontinued, it is still going to be done in court. It is not just all about, I will try everything possible or I will stop this. No, you can't do that. It's a legal process. It's a court process. And regardless how powerful, how influential you are, even if Tinubu is taken to the court, the whole process will still have to end in court. Not that it will start and we'll not hear anything again about it. So now, VeryDarkMan is drawing a battle line between himself and Omoyele Sowore. So it is no longer about VeryDarkMan and B-Lord anymore. It is now B-Lord, VeryDarkMan, and Omoyele Sowore. And now, B-Lord is having the backings, is getting the backings of Omoyele Sowore, and VeryDarkMan is just alone. Now, guys, do you think Omoyele Sowore is doing the right thing, or is just trying to vibe with the attention that is being gotten over the matter between VeryDarkMan and B-Lord? Do you think he's just trying to get engagement? Because there are some people who have actually called him a content creator activist, that he starts a battle, he never ends it, and he just disappears. This is what some people are saying, not my own. Guys, what do you think? Do you think Omoyele Sowore is right by choosing to be on B-Lord's side? Or do you think VeryDarkMan is doing the right thing by taking B-Lord to court? If you ask me, impersonation, using someone's face for branding when you didn't get the legal approval, it is something not to be taken lightly. And regardless of how it is, no matter how people want to make it look like, I don't know which other thing surrounds this whole matter, but no matter how they want to make it look like, what is wrong is wrong. What B-Lord did is entirely wrong, and some persons would even oppress him. But since VeryDarkMan is not the kind of person that loves to oppress, he likes to go through the court process. And now during the court process, and if court feel the reason to put him in prison for the time being until when he is being judged, then who are we to question anybody? Because at the end of the day, it wasn't VeryDarkMan that sent him to the prison. He only took a case to court, and court decided to and felt like, let us put this person in detention pending when we will judge his case. It is not VeryDarkMan's fault. So Mr. Omoyele Sowore may be right in some ways, in some cases, I don't know. But whatever you guys feel about this whole thing, about VeryDarkMan and Omoyele Sowore, what do you think? Feel free to write it below this video. And also let me try to go to VeryDarkMan page where he mentioned what they call it, that he dares Omoyele Sowore to do the same thing. Let me read that particular comment. It's very crazy. So let me read some of the comments to avoid boring you guys. Okay, somebody said, okay, there's somebody that said, una go understand why King Solomon for Bible choose wisdom over land and properties. This is really deep. This is really spiritual. Una go understand why King Solomon for Bible choose wisdom over land and property. So it is not all about gbas. It's all about who has the money. You know, one thing I noticed about this VeryDarkMan is that this is it. He didn't take action immediately that thing was happening, because he said he had issue with that current IG that time. He said he's corrupt, he's this, is that. So he made sure that he started the case when the new IG was appointed, that he seems to know that this man for now is not corrupt. He used that influence to do the right thing, because according to what he said B-Lord attempted, he tried to bribe people, but it didn't work because the system now is brand new and people just want to walk. You see the strategy used. So let us read another comment. Let's see. Another one said, wisdom is profitable to direct. Sowore, if you have wisdom, you will call VeryDarkMan You will call Very Dark Man. What did he say? You will call Very Dark Man. The fact that VDM have respect is what still baffles me. Because Very Dark Man have been saying that he do have respect for Omoyele Sowore for some reasons that we don't know. Although, if you ask me, things that Omoyele Sowore have actually gotten attracted a lot of individuals, a lot of Nigerians to him, because they feel like he's fighting for the people, and anybody that fights for the people, normally love them. So guys, what do you feel about this whole Omoyele Sowore matter and Very Dark Man? Whatever you feel free to write it below this video. Let us hear your opinion. And thank you guys, thank you for staying glued, thank you for watching this video to this moment, and make sure to like this video so that this video will be recommended to more people. Thank you very much, and bye bye.